If a woman ignores or rejects you, win her over with this foolproof trick. Let's be real, being ignored sucks. Nobody likes it. It stings, bruises your ego, and the worst part is your mind starts coming up with 1,000 theories. Did I say something wrong, or maybe I'm not good enough? But hold on, buddy, it's not the end of the world. Initial rejection is more common than you think, and honestly, how you handle it is what truly matters. Want to know the secret? It's not about her, it's about you. Think about it. Have you ever ignored someone only to later think, this person is kind of interesting? Exactly. Her rejection might not even be your fault. Maybe she's busy, stressed, or just in airplane mode with life. Instead of obsessing over the moment, see it as a chance to rethink your approach. Because, spoiler alert, rejection isn't a forever no, it's just a not right now. The biggest mistake people make is turning into a pleaser. Constantly texting her, liking every single thing she posts, basically screaming, "Look at me, please." That only puts you in the category of guys who have nothing better to do. Want out of that zone? Replace the needy vibe with confidence. It's not about ignoring her or being rude, but showing that you're fine with or without her validation. That changes everything. Now, here's the catch. Being ignored is actually a disguised opportunity. Yep, it's your moment to prove, mostly to yourself, that you don't need to beg for attention. How you react will determine whether she starts noticing you or moves on. It's time to flip the script and make her wonder what she's missing. Ready for the next move? When she ignores you, the automatic reaction is to try and impress her at all costs, right? But that's a rookie mistake. The harder you try, the more she realizes she's in control. And if there's one thing that kills interest, it's feeling like the game's already won. So, the play here is calculated indifference. It's not about being cold or mean, but showing that your life doesn't revolve around her. This works because when you act cool and drama-free, she starts to think, wait, why isn't he desperate like the others? That sparks curiosity and even makes her slightly uncomfortable, the kind of discomfort that makes her want to know more about you. After all, while others are chasing her, you're just living your life as if saying, I'm the prize here, not you. To put this into action, focus on what makes you happy. Hit the gym, play video games, learn something new. Be a guy with things going on in his life. And stop the casual stalking on her social media. Seriously, no one wants to see a notification from so-and-so like your photo from 2018. Silence speaks louder than desperate words. This shift isn't just about how she sees you, but also about how you feel about yourself. It's liberating to know your self-esteem isn't in someone else's hands. And guess what? When she realizes you're not in the queue of desperate fans, her interest will appear almost like magic. This is just the beginning. Want to learn the next step to truly become the guy she can't stop thinking about? Then keep reading. Did you know that most of the time, it's not what you say, but how you present yourself that makes all the difference? Posture, facial expressions, eye contact, these speak louder than any well-rehearsed line. When she ignores you, your body language can turn things around. After all, actions speak louder than desperation. Picture this. You walk into a room with your head held high, shoulders relaxed, and that confident smile that says, I'm good with myself. Now compare that to someone slouched over, looking down like they want to disappear. Who do you think grabs more attention? Women have a sharp radar for insecurity, so the way you carry yourself already sets the tone before you even open your mouth. And eye contact? That's gold. A steady, natural gaze can create an instant connection. Just don't overdo it. You don't want to look like you're trying to win a staring contest. The key is balance. A brief glance followed by a slight smile is more powerful than 1,000 words. She'll notice you're comfortable in your own skin, and that's magnetic. Details matter. Your movements, your tone of voice, the energy you exude. Speak slowly, move with intention, and never seem rushed. This not only grabs her attention, but everyone else's around you. When you master this silent art, people start noticing you effortlessly. And that's when things really begin to change. Here's a universal truth. We value what feels rare. This applies to luxury watches, sold-out tickets, and yes, even you. When you're always available and seem desperate to please, your presence becomes ordinary. And ordinary doesn't stand out. But when you make it clear that your attention is a privilege, the game changes. Guess who's going to want to be on your VIP list? To make that happen, you first need to value your own space. Have hobbies? Dive into them. Have work? Focus on it. Want to learn something new? Now's the time. When you're genuinely busy, not just pretending to be, she'll notice that your attention isn't easy to come by. And that's when things click. Everyone wants what's exclusive. You become the prize, not the pursuer. This strategy works because it breaks expectations. While most guys are chasing, you're stepping back. It's not about being cold or playing hard to get. It's about being selective. And in that selectiveness, you trigger a powerful reaction. She starts wondering why you're not in the same line as the others. Guess what? That makes her want your attention even more. Now, don't confuse strategy with completely ignoring her. It's all about balance. Don't respond to messages in seconds. Finish what you're doing first. Prioritize what matters to you, not her. When she realizes you're a man who values his own time, she'll start seeing you in a completely different light. Ready to turn your presence into something irresistible? Then sign up. You know that vibe you give off? Well, it comes back to you like a boomerang. It's the mirror effect. People unconsciously reflect the emotions of those around them. If you show up anxious, frustrated, or desperate, guess what? She'll feel the same and, most likely, keep her distance. But if you radiate calm and confidence, the game shifts. You create an atmosphere that draws people in instead of pushing them away. That's why learning to handle your emotions during moments of rejection is a superpower. It's not about pretending everything's okay, but showing that you're in control of yourself. When she sees that nothing shakes you, it sparks respect and curiosity. Think of it as being the guy who faces any challenge with a smile, and I know what I'm doing attitude. Want a practical example? Let's say you bump into her at a party, and she's cold toward you. Instead of showing disappointment or trying to win her over, keep your cool. Chat with other people, laugh, have fun. Show her your energy doesn't depend on her. That'll make her wonder, why isn't he affected? And in that doubt, you plant the seed of interest. And check this out, the mirror effect also works for good. When you exude confidence, joy, and a positive vibe, she might start absorbing that energy. The key here is to lead the emotional interaction instead of letting her guide it. You're the pilot of this journey, not the passenger. You know why everyone loves mystery? Because curiosity is like an itch you can't ignore. Now think about it. If you reveal everything about yourself right away, what reason does she have to stay interested? It's like a movie that spoils the ending in the first minute. No one wants to watch the rest. On the other hand, if you know how to pace what you share, she'll be intrigued, wanting to uncover more of your story. Remember a book or series that kept you hooked? That feeling of what's coming next? That's what you want to create. If you're predictable, she'll lose interest. But if you drop bits of information here and there, leaving gaps that can only be filled with time and conversation, she'll stay curious. And curiosity is the first step to attention, and maybe even attraction. Here's a practical tip. When talking about yourself, leave something in the air. For instance, mention that you're working on an amazing project or that you've experienced something life-changing, but don't spill all the details. If she asks more, say something like, "Oh, that story's for another time." This builds anticipation and keeps her focus on you. It's the classic, "I want to know more" hook that works on anyone. But hold up. Mystery isn't about acting like someone you're not or making up stories. Be authentic. When your life is already interesting, full of hobbies, experiences, and ambitions, the mystery comes naturally. You don't need to reveal everything at once because you know you have plenty to offer. And it's exactly this quiet confidence that will make her want to dive deeper. Have you noticed how people's opinions influence how we're perceived? In the game of attraction, this is a powerful advantage. The trick of social repositioning is simple. When others admire or desire you, she will automatically start seeing you differently. It's not magic, it's basic psychology. We all want to be around people who are valued. It's that famous group effect. Now imagine, you're at a party, chatting away, laughing with friends, and engaging as if you own the place. This confident vibe draws attention without you needing to force it. If she sees you in this context, surrounded by people who clearly enjoy your company, your status rises instantly. This isn't about putting on a show. It's about being genuinely sociable and interesting. It's the difference between being that guy in the corner and the guy everyone notices. To build this, choose environments where you can shine. Don't bother showing up where no one knows you or where you feel out of place. Find circles that match your vibe, whether it's a bar with friends, professional events, or groups that share your hobbies. The more you're seen as charismatic in these spaces, the more people around you, including her, will want to know you better. Social repositioning isn't about trying to please everyone, but about being someone who adds value. When she sees that others genuinely like you as a friend, colleague, or more, it triggers that, is he really that special? Curiosity. And once that curiosity arises, you're no longer just another guy. Now that you've shifted her perception, It's time to learn the exact moment to make your move. All right, you've adjusted your stance, embraced mystery, and shown that you're the prize. But now comes the big question. When is the right time to reconnect? Getting the timing wrong could ruin everything. If you move too quickly, you'll seem eager. If you wait too long, the connection might fade. The key is simple. Watch for the signals. When she starts liking your posts, giving you those extra glances, or indirectly starting conversations, it's time to act. And how do you take the next step without ruining your progress? Keep it light and fun. Avoid dramatic messages or movie-style declarations. They'll crush your confident vibe. A casual comment works best, like, "Thought you'd fallen off the map?" Or, "Hey, guess who I thought of today?" Rare occurrence, huh? It breaks the ice, doesn't pressure her, and still carries that attractive, confident energy. Here's the trick. Don't act like nothing's changed, but also don't bring up the previous rejection or distance. She's already noticed your growth. No need to rub it in her face. Your reconnection is simply a way to re-establish contact in a calm, nonchalant way that doesn't make her feel cornered. This leaves room for her to show interest without feeling pressured. The final secret is balance. Even if she shows interest, don't overdo it or rush things. Keep your confident posture, prioritize your life, but make it clear you value the connection too. This creates a fun, genuine, and engaging dynamic where she'll want to know what happens next. And what if I told you that you might be missing the chance to transform your love life because of a lack of knowledge? Kate Spring, one of the most respected experts in seduction, has created the obsession method for men who are tired of facing rejection and want to attract women with confidence and ease. This method is your chance to finally understand what truly works in female attraction, something you've never had the opportunity to learn before. Now imagine what happens if you let this opportunity pass. Without the obsession method, you remain at the mercy of chance, facing the same frustrations and insecurities as always. Kate offers a clear, effective path to leave those problems behind, but the decision is yours. Don't let fear of change hold you back. Let the fear of staying the same drive you. Don't watch as other men seize opportunities that could have been yours. Life is full of choices, and this might be the most important one for your love life. Click the link in the comments below to secure your access to the obsession method before you miss out. Putting it off means risking staying stuck in the what-if zone. Make the right choice and start your transformation today. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to check out the next video now playing on your screen.